Hi everyone, welcome back to Jill's Family, where everything that I talk about on this channel is either a brand that's helped me, helped our family, or something we've learned from our mentors that we felt was important enough that we wanted to make sure our girls knew about. Figure if it better helps equip them for whatever life throws at them, it's probably good for all of us. But today I want to talk about something that I feel is super important for all of us. So please, regardless of your age, regardless of your situation, I think this applies. It's called Know Your Source. So please just bear with me for a quick sec. I genuinely feel that most of us want to look after ourselves. We want to feel good. We want to feel healthy. We're probably not going to be willing to completely overhaul our diet and our lifestyle unless we're forced into it, though. At least I'm not. Life's too short to be miserable all the time. So what do you do? Well, most of us, I think, at this point go, oh, well, I don't. Maybe I'll take a supplement. Maybe that'll help fill the gaps and balance things out. Well, that just opens up a whole new can of worms because, oh my goodness, I didn't realize the amount of recalls and lack of oversight in the vitamin and supplement industry. It's crazy. I really thought that if you were a company and you said this was on the label, it meant that was in the bottle. And I found out it's not always true. So then you're like, okay, well, now what? Because walking in and grabbing something off the shelf and thinking that's going to be the fix, you may or may not even be getting any value for what you just paid for. So that brings me to my topic for today. I found a brand that not only puts their money where their mouth is, not only has decades of research to back it up, but most people don't realize that back at the beginning of the pandemic in 2020, this particular brand called the Nutrilite brand made history with the NBA. Yeah, the NBA. They're kind of big. Do you know that the NBA, until this particular time in 2020, has never in their history allowed a public partnership with a vitamin and supplement brand of any sort with any of their NBA teams? And I get it. Their influence is insane. They're a multi-billion-dollar business and they're entirely based on athleticism. Elite athletes and wannabe elite athletes and aspiring, and maybe you just like to look at the elite athletes, but regardless, their impact and influence is huge. So anything they put their stamp of approval on is massive. So in December of 2020, this Nutrilite brand made history with the NBA. For the first time ever, they put their stamp of approval and went, oh, okay, you're good. You can have a public partnership with one of our NBA teams. But that was only after 2 years of the NBA combing through this brand and scrutinizing every aspect of them with their doctors, their lawyers, their nutritionists, their scientists, all of their super smart people, going through them with a fine-tooth comb. And then they went, okay, you will allow. That is extremely impressive in itself. But for me, for myself, for my family, for our friends, do you know why we love this brand so much? I'm going to give you my top 3. 1, they're like your great-grandma old. The guy that created this Nutrilite brand, his name is Dr. Carl Remberg. He did it back in the 1930s. He also happens to be the guy that, created what we today call the multivitamin. Number 2, they only deal in organic. All of their farms are organic farms. Any farm they partner with is organic. There's traditional organic standards farming practices, and then there's the Nutrilite's standard farming practices. That means nothing that they deal with has ever seen a pesticide, insecticide, and herbicide. It's all organic and fully transparent and fully traceable. They document everything from the soil to the seed to the finished supplement. So that traceability, that full transparency, knowing your source, they've got it. And third, and probably my favorite, they put their money where their mouth is. 180-day money back guarantee. If you get anything from this brand, whatever it says on the label for a description, if for any reason you don't feel you got value for it, for what it said it was supposed to do, you've got 180 days to contact the brand and they'll refund your money. So you never have to feel like you're stuck with anything. Gang, it's not just important enough to feel that you want to look after yourself. Good for you for doing that. But you need to understand what you're purchasing. You need to know what's in it. You need to know your source. I promise I'll put all the information for the Nutrilite brand down in the comments below, along with a couple of the YouTube videos that they produce to show their farming practices. I hope this was helpful. I hope you'll like, I hope you'll subscribe, I hope you'll ask questions and leave comments. And mainly, I hope you have the most amazing, healthy, energy-filled day. And we will chat again soon. Take care.